Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Tashwita Gupta, your ACCA mentor, and today I'm here with a very good news. So one of my students, Miss Shreya, who has been a top ranker and a top scorer in SBR also, has once again aced her advanced audit and assurance paper with my guidance under TG Professionals. So I'm super glad and proud, not just because she is a champ student and she scored such a good score in AAA and achieved an All India rank 3 and World rank 7, but also because she was in our first batch at TG Professionals, and I've picked up this paper advanced audit like after 2 to 3 years of gap of teaching. So I was super delighted to know this, what she shared with me yesterday itself. So congratulations to her. And I have brought her today in this interview to share her tips and tricks for you as well, with you as well, so that you can also get an insight that how did she prepare for her exam, what were her mantras to pass, and what all she has to guide you in terms of a student to student conversation. So without any further ado, let's call her on the interview. So Shreya, can you please turn on your video?
Hi, Tashvita.
Yeah, hi, welcome. And once again, congratulations. You have done a phenomenal job. I mean, this is like one of the first times I've been talking to a world ranker. So last time I
Thank
actually
you.
talked,
Hi.
yeah, last time I talked to someone who got a 94 in FR and still no world rank. So you are like in advanced audit, you've got the world rank. That's a huge deal. So huge congratulations. So can
Thank
you
you.
just quickly introduce yourself once again to the viewers?
Yes, sure. Hello, hi again, everyone. I'm Shreya Malu. I'm 20 years old. I've cleared 11 papers out of 13, and I've been studying for SBR and AAA from TG Professionals, and I'm so glad this happened.
That's awesome. I think I remember something from our past interview also. Did you get exemptions over
Yes, I got
time?
6 paper exemptions.
Six paper. Okay, so you're a six paper exempted student. Fine. And
Yes.
that, like, after you've given the FR paper and audit paper, F8.
Yes, FR, F7, F8, F9.
Awesome. So, okay, can you just share your process of studying? Like, what was the timeline by when you got over with your syllabus? I remember you started late, and
Yes.
you were always messaging me that I'm a little bit lagging, but still you managed. So, can you tell us the whole story of your preparation, how it started, how it ended, and what do you think was the spark in your preparation which led to a rank?
Yes, so after as soon as I was done with my exams, I knew I had to write AAA. So I was planning from where can I get a tutor, who will be the best. And in that meantime, you announced that you are starting AAA. So I was like, I have to give this a go. And then I enrolled for your classes. But this was your first batch, you didn't have any recorded classes. So it was
Yeah.
like everything was live and weekly, one session or twice. So it was not very hard to keep up or watch recordings the whole week. So it was very chill. I was not feeling that I was writing a difficult paper or the pass percentage is so low because it was all chill until January. Then it was, yeah, I started mid-January seriously. I watched all your recordings and all the notes. You suggested that you should study the notes alongside, but I didn't take it very seriously. Then I spoke with you and you're like, notes are very important. You have to do that. So I started with the notes and the notes which you gave, the 300 pages one. I don't know what is that, but those are the best notes. No need to go to the study text for that. मतलब you can skip the study text and go only with those notes. I started with those notes, the recordings. It is very important that you attend the live classes, especially ones in which you are practicing. After live classes notes, I started with the exam kit.
Hmm.
Yeah, until the end, notes and exam kit only.
So, the students who are currently enrolled with me, they also know about the stuff that you're talking, the notes, the lectures, the practice sessions. But they also know about something known as Super 20 and Ultimate Planner. So, what
Yes.
was the role of that in your studies? And did you follow the Ultimate Planner? Because many of my enrolled students might be having this doubt.
No, very religiously, I followed the ultimate planner, the whole planner Super 20. I made sure that whenever I'm having my revision, whenever I'm planning it, I keep the Super 20 questions. And plus, I add some questions of my own, in which I feel like I'm lagging somewhere, like due diligence or forensic accounting. I felt that they are not tested in every question. So I had to pick few questions which had them to keep revising them.
Very right. So what was your like right now, currently the students who are giving AAA are in the phase of practicing, right? They're not in the phase of preparation. So what was your strategy of practice? Like, okay, you said you were following Ultimate Planner and the Super 20 questions, but once we go to a question, like for some questions you were having lectures, the ones you were doing yourself, what was your strategy to approach those questions? Was it that you would read the question, brainstorm, and then write the answer yourself? Or just read the answer at the back of the kit? Like, what was your approach?
When I started in the first week, I first read all the answers, question, then answers. For the first time, I followed BPP. I always follow Kaplan, but you suggested that BPP is best for AAA, so I used only the BPP kit. And yes, I first read the questions, and the first 1 week was about what exactly are they asking, what exactly do the examiner wants. So I was like, okay, these are the portions that have to be covered in these type of answers. So once you get a grasp of that, you can when you start typing, you're not totally
Right.
blank ki what you'll have to write. So that helped a lot. First, understand what are they asking, what do they want from us. That
So, how
helps a
many
lot.
questions did you do? Like, read, brainstorm, and read the answer? Are
Uh, Almost the 1 week, I've always kept a goal of 3 to 4 answers a week. So yeah, 20 answers approx. I try to do that for the old papers, like so that I can practice the new ones for typing.
Oh wow, that's a good approach. Like you were doing the past papers, who were which were very old, like RBR,
Yes,
and the recent ones you were typing it out. Okay.
yes,
Now, last time the AAA paper, as I've got the feedback from the students, was really difficult. So, what would you like to say about that? And in that difficult paper, you managed to get a rank. So, what made you achieve that? And was it really difficult, the exam which you sat
yes.
for?
The exam, I don't want to say it, but it was very, very bad. Normally, triple is expected that it's okay if you don't know anything. The case study is there. You can do something or the other. You cannot leave an answer. But this time, I can tell 25, more than 25 percentage of the paper was theory, like that straight from the book theory. So we were not expecting that. We were like, okay, practical, we can do it, but we were not expecting word to word theory. And I also observed this that they are changing the POV. Like for
Hmm.
due diligence, we expect that like what do you expect in a due? Why are you getting a due diligence? But the question was like from the audit perspective.
Hmm.
How do I explain this?
Like
Mm.
they changed the perspective of thinking from the auditor's perspective to the like
To the
client's
company's
perspective.
perspective. Yeah,
Yeah,
like why should the company get a due diligence done?
got it,
So
got it.
yes, so basically you will have to know what exactly are they doing to
Hmm.
change the perspective and write the answer.
So that
So we were,
justification won't work.
yeah, not at all.
That you've learned things from the notes and you're like, I'll vomit it out as it is. That
No, no, not at all.
change the
But
perspective.
but the portion of theory has changed a bit. The portion of theory has increased, so you cannot give the whole time to exam kit. You'll also have to give some time to the notes
Hmm.
as well.
Got it. So, what were the like topics which you think that if a student has done these topics really well, at least he or she can manage to get a pass?
I feel risk procedures and evidence because they are tested all the time.
Hmm. What
And
was
the
the exam? Business risk, audit risk?
yes, business risk or the most portions. The risk portion is very important. The what do I say? Risk report. Sorry, audit report
Hmm.
and few other topics like forensic
Account.
accounting,
Yeah.
due diligence. Few of the topics are like they might be tested, and the report is the most important. We know the third question mostly comes from
Yeah.
that.
Typically appraise the audit report.
Yes. So
Correct.
it's yeah, if you do that, you can pass.
Okay, so I really believe that in AAA, the most important area of your syllabus is audit procedures. So if you know that, you know how to write a good procedure. So was your paper full of audit procedures? Was that the
Uh,
case in your attempt?
yeah, as expected, we the first question had audit procedures. Also, the third question had like 4 or 5 marks for procedures.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can expect a good 10, 15 marks from procedures and evidence.
Got it. So, all in all, your preparation strategy, what I can understand is that you were attending the lectures, like we were having live sessions back in that time, so you
Yes.
were chill. Then you started practicing, then you started following the ultimate planner, super 20 questions, and you did your own practice as per the ultimate
Yes.
planner. And you were
Yes.
following the RBR approach for 1 week or so, like for
Yes.
20 questions. And then you
Totally.
started like typing the questions out,
Yes,
right?
even during the time of typing, I was not typing the whole day. It was like two questions RBR and two questions typing, mix
Awesome.
approach.
So
Yes.
how did you manage your time? I believe in SBR still time management is easy, but in
Yes.
AAA it's a huge challenge. So how did you manage your time? Did you complete your paper? And what helped you to get that skill of time management?
I'll say I completed my paper 5 to 6 minutes earlier. Uh,
Wow.
yeah, at the time of typing the answers, I was very slow. I am scared, same that I'll not be able to manage time. But while writing mocks, I made sure that the mocks are strictly time conditioned. So yeah,
Hmm.
I was practiced to that, and by the end of I wrote approx 3 to 4 mocks, and by the end of the last 2 mocks, I was able to complete my paper on time. So yeah, and the main thing is you'll have to set your timer 1.8 minutes per mark, calculate it as fast as you can, and follow that time. Leave the question if it's incomplete, but don't. What I did wrong was I attempted the first question, second question was the bouncer question. I gave most of my time to it. I was
Hmm.
not able to leave that question because I was feeling like I knew, but I don't know how to write that exactly. But the third question was analysis of the profit and loss, something like that. So I
Hmm.
was so sure that I would score more if I would have written the third question before. But I
Hmm.
don't suggest going to skipping two questions and seeing what has come, because that might just increase your anxiety if
True
you
that.
don't know the topic.
True that. So I always say this thing that don't, go ahead
Yes.
and the
No,
next
I
question.
don't suggest that.
Totally. So, you are saying that you were managing time through giving 3 to 4 mocks, and you were time
Yes.
pressuring yourself. You were reviewing that how much time you're taking to complete a particular question. So that's the
Yes.
ultimate strategy, I would say.
Yes.
So
Practice and
apart,
type as much as you can.
exactly. So apart from that, how would you say the students who are giving their AAA this time should be passing their paper? Any tips and tricks, apart from what you've already given, any sort of guidance you want to give?
No, just keep going back to all the questions and keep looking at the ultimate planner questions and the super 20 questions. Also, have a good grip on procedures and evidence. That's all. And keep practicing as much as you can.
Right. So any extra effort you put for the technical articles, or was it just via the notes and the lectures?
I remember we had new one technical
Yeah.
article about sustainability something. So
Hmm.
yeah, I referred to that twice, thrice, but we did not get any question on that.
Yeah. So I think we did that in one of the grand revisions, right?
Yes.
The sustainable reporting part.
Yes.
Right. So I think that's great, Shreya, and I'm sure the students who watch this would really appreciate your tips and your tricks on AAA. So apart from that, as a tutor myself, I'm really obliged to have your interview again. First I had for SBR, now for AAA. So you've really made us proud, the whole TG Professionals team proud, I would say. You're the like first ranker in the very first batch of TG
Yes,
Professionals.
that's really an achievement.
Yes, so all thanks to you. And I'm really proud of you, and I'm sure your parents are also very proud of you.
Yes.
So that's it. Let's just say a goodbye to all the viewers and all the best to all the students who are preparing for AAA. I'm sure Shreya must have helped you in some way or the other. So if she did, do give a thumbs up to her. And are you on LinkedIn?
Yes.
So okay, be connected with Shreya. If you have any doubts, you can always route it directly to her. So
Anytime.
yeah, that's it. And see you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.